This show's called Drewz Viewz. I'm doing Car Tuesday with Steven Universe, so check it out, okay? Now people love the verse, like, subscribe even. Now let's sit back and watch me watch it. Steven! Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to them cartoons on Tuesday with the verse, Steven Universe, Season 5. Today I'm doing episode 11 and 12 of Season 5. So, last time on, we had a Sadie episode. She quit her job. I was wondering, she's the only donut employee now, the only donut girl around. They need to hire a new one, or maybe several new employees, whoever owns that shop. That's what I was wondering. Who owns it? Doesn't matter. She quit to, have more time in general, I guess, to do stuff she wants to do, like hanging out with the cool kids and joining their band with them and Steven and everything. She was Sadie Killer. She had some dark lyrics, but she's, I guess, going to be the front woman for the band here. And I was feeling the song they were playing last time. It was a little, I think I was calling it like a blend of like new wave reggae and, I don't know, spoken word almost with the Sadie part. But yeah, I was feeling that. And then in the next episode, we finally had the reconciliation between Connie and Steven. Who was the one to get them back together? Ultimately, Kevin. You didn't see that one coming. I didn't. He wanted Stevani to show up at his party, so that he needed to get them back together. He was trying to coach Steven on how to act. Well, he thought they were like broken up romantically, which, to be fair, it did seem kind of like that from an outsider perspective. I could see where it was coming from there, but he was trying to show Steven how to be cool or whatever, and get her coming back. But anyway, it still did work in a certain sense. Obviously didn't listen to Kevin's advice on what to do ultimately, but just was open and talked with her. And she said that she wanted to have talked with him too, but, well, I'm trying to remember what was her justification. Oh, like she didn't text him back because she was like, well, I'm not talking to him, so I don't want to text him. Then she went by the house. He was gone. It was when he went on vacation on the one episode, so there's a little disconnect there. But he apologized and everything for leaving her out with the whole space extravaganza, or if that's the word for giving yourself up and potentially leaving forever at the will of the Diamonds. Obviously, we know he got back. So the two of them and Lion in tow are back together. We got to see what shenanigans they're going to get up to now. And yeah, I'm ready to watch the episode. I just finished watching Mr. Rogers' documentary just now, so I'm more feeling in tune with my emotions more than normal, and more of an emotional state. So if ever there is an episode or two here that's gonna like make me cry or something, this could be the time, which normally doesn't happen. But I don't know, I feel like the way that this season's headed right now, it's probably not, I don't think we're really due for one of the more emotional episodes, but we'll see. You never know. Anyway, let's get into it with the next episode here, 11. Alright, so I guess that means I'll be heading back home next episode probably, unless something else comes up. Who knows, but it probably will. Nice to check in with Lars and everyone though. So, I think that's the first episode where it was all Stevani only, not Steven separately, or Steven and Connie separately, obviously. I think that was the case. So that was cool. I don't know, they can go. I know, I guess they are older when they're in the fusion there, just growing some facial hair or whatever, 5 o'clock shadow type of thing. Those bird things were cool. I like the design of those and what they could do, especially at the end when it was kind of floating like that, like almost like it had a big poofy Mary Poppins dress or something. And I guess, Steven obviously doesn't like killing stuff, other creatures or whatever, but they have to stay alive there. I mean, they're saying like if there's life on this planet we can live on there too. That doesn't really completely make sense. I mean, not all life is compatible necessarily, but I guess it is. I mean, with Steven's gem properties, I guess it seems like he can, he's fine on any planet, because gems could go anywhere because they don't really have to breathe or whatever, I guess, even though Steven does have to sometimes. I always get confused about this point, but I mean, certainly Connie wouldn't be able to live up there, I would think, so I guess that's why they had to stay fused the whole time. And I was wondering during the episode too, yeah, do they, unless they get knocked apart, can they just stay in the fusion as long as they want? I mean, like Garnet pretty much is always in the fusion, so I guess it makes sense that they can. So yeah, the most interesting thing here was getting a little more info with the diamond. So he's having a dream again, this time since this time he's, well, so when it was the Blue Diamond episode, I feel like I kind of took that one when he's dreaming as like being literal. I can't remember for sure though. Was there little things thrown in that weren't literally what happened with Blue Diamond? I don't know. But on this one, clearly there was other things thrown in, like, because Connie's part of it now with Stevani. Like, they were seeing Yellow Diamond as like Connie's mom, and it was like the house and all that stuff. So it was more dream-like elements thrown in there, but it did definitely seem like something that really happened. When you look in the mirror, it's Pink Diamond, like a younger one. So I guess Pink Diamond's younger than Yellow Diamond. That would imply, and at one point, was she really as small as that? Like how small Stevani was compared to Yellow Diamond in the dream thing here. I guess that's the case, so that's interesting. And she's like being a brat, basically saying like, I want this, I want my army, all this stuff, and Yellow Diamond's kind of like regarding her like a child, basically, like it's her daughter or something. Interesting. So yeah, maybe I should go back and watch that scene again before I continue, before I go to the next episodes for next week, but see if I can pick up on anything else that could be a clue one way or the other. But it is interesting that it seems like, yeah, that the diamonds aren't of equal age or something. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose, but we had no clue of that before, I don't think. And then what's that telling us about the future here? I don't know. Or the future, or what happens in between that flashback and now, or for the future with Steven. I don't know, confusing stuff a little bit, but that's cool though. So yeah, there was the other moon base, that's where they had landed, conveniently, so Lars can come pick them up of the screen there. And we do see the 4 diamond, control unit thing again, even though it seems like the colors looked slightly different on this one. Like the blue seemed different color. The pink one seemed maybe as well, but maybe not. Well, I thought the color looked a little different, but I think it still implies the same thing, and there still should be a 4th diamond that we're not seeing, if that makes sense. I've been wondering about that one for a while, but yeah, we'll see. So I guess Lars is still going to end up in space for a while here until they figure out how to get him home, if he even wants to go home at this point. Like, he can just be a space hero. I mean, going back more to the first episode now, but he would still want to see Sadie, I would think. But maybe she can come up to space too, if like Steven can just bring more people up there, like he brought Connie. Although since he can fuse with Connie, maybe it's safer for her to come along than Sadie or other random townspeople, or even Greg or anyone. So I don't know, but space adventures this time, no crystal gems this time. We'll check back with them next week. They haven't been around too much this season, so we shall see. But yeah, see if Steven learns more about the diamonds from this, and more about plans to combat them in the present day here. So do join me back next week for what will be Season 5, Episodes 13 and 14. Might be almost hitting the halfway point, I think, then. And that should be good. I'm excited for it. So subscribe if you're not doing so already. Leave me a comment, get some conversation going. Anything you like to do. But until next Car Tuesday with the verse, I'm out of here. Peace.
Bingo, bongo.